What's up, guys? I'm Brandon Quick. I'm here with my black belt, Devin Miller. Just gonna go over some stuff that we're going over today, okay? So, number one, I had his back, and we were transitioning back and forth. Let's go towards him a little bit. We're going from the back control, and he's leg pressing into me, okay? And I'm gonna wanna get a little bit of a leg press back. So I start pushing off of his hip, and I transition my foot to go across his body, okay? I start pushing so that his head lowers, and I use my hands as well too, so my hands are kind of pushing his body as well, and my left foot is pushing his hip down. So I push him down lower to my body here. I like to take my toes and cup across. Once I make this transition over the head, I want to make the transition by pushing his face. I don't want to just be down here. Guys like to turn in really hard and get on top. So I'm gonna try and guide his face just a little bit, and then I'm gonna transition up into the spiderweb type position here. I hook the arm and I go to hook the leg. Unfortunately, and just for the sake of the drill today, he uses his elbow and he lifted my foot into his guard. I'm gonna transition, watch this transition. I'm gonna switch here to hooking his shoulder. So I'm reaching underneath and I'm grabbing his shoulder. His arms can be tied or not, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go underneath his head and I grab this meat hook. I grab the armpit, okay? And once I'm there, then I can lift him up by folding his head forward, and then both of these grips can pull my opponent on top of me, and now I have the back control. Whether I wanna play hooks, I'm a long guy, I like to play with the body triangle. You can have the foot on the hip to alter the movement in his hip, or you can have the body triangle, doesn't matter. I'm gonna aggress the neck and go for his wrist. As I go for his neck, he puts his arm up, and I'm doing the trap system. I drop my heel to his hip, put my other heel over. Now I can either reach behind his neck and choke, come out for a rear naked choke, or I can aggress into a muffle choke. Again, we're here. I've got his back. He starts to leg press into me. I leg press back, and I start using my hands and my legs, and I start pushing him back, okay? I transition my arm over his face and push his head away as my leg comes up and hooks. Now I come up. He uses his elbow to transition into an armbar escape. Before he starts, because he's pretty far into an armbar escape, I don't want him to go any further. So I'm gonna abandon this position now and try and go back to the back. I reach through, grab the top of the shoulder, reach underneath his head, and grab his armpit. This helps stop his rotation should he want to try and turn into me. I pull him forward and up. Don't leave him way down here like this. I pull him forward and up. If I want to get my bottom foot out, I tend to go. Okay, then I'm gonna do two hands, watch. Tighten your hands to your neck all you want. I'm gonna go to his neck and to his wrist. And I start going like that. He goes to defend, push, push. Right, and I trap with the arm. Sorry, the leg that's trapping his arm is on bottom. It's not like this. This creates a gap. So this is on his body. I can go for my choke. We ended the drill.